Not every woman will get her own husband.
Not every woman will marry anyway.
Exactly. Not every woman will marry. Not every woman will get her own husband. So if you happen to fall in love with somebody who is already committed to another woman, that is your own world. You keep it like that.
But why should you fall in love with somebody's husband?
Love is love. You
especially
don't
when,
you
especially
don't tell where it should go.
You can tell where love should go.
I don't believe in telling your heart where it should go. So if you want to end up falling in love with somebody who cares about you and will do the same thing a single man will do for you, it is your happiness that is paramount. To me, happiness is paramount.
I'm introducing Mr. Richard. I'll call him Richie Rich. One fine man like that with a beard gang. And I also have the gospel musician in the studio, Bramens. And I have Miss Brown also in the studio joining the big conversation. So today we're taking a look at the relevance of... Are they side hen or side chicks? Okay. So the relevance of side chicks in marriage. That is all we are looking at. I know you are quick to type. You are quick to say things. Take it easy. Take it easy. My panel here tonight will break things down and have a great conversation with you all. And so let me first start from Bramens. Bramens. Side chick gang.
What has it done? It's a movie. I think it's a movie, right?
Your first response actually makes it look like this is something you don't even want to hear.
It's distasteful.
Boy.
Why side chick?
But that is somebody's daily bread.
The person prefers to be a second-hand good. Or a second to nothing.
Oh, don't do this.
No, it doesn't make any sense. One, for a woman who would even agree to be that side chick, you don't have any value.
I will not take that from you.
That is the truth. It's a simple truth. If you agree to be a side chick, you don't have value.
Okay.
Because if you have value, you would want to be a main chick. I don't even want to go into biblical perspectives. It doesn't make any sense. But
I know that when it comes to the statistics and ratio, man is to woman. Man is supposed to get about 7 women.
Listen,
so
if you are talking in terms of getting married to someone who wants to get married to more than one woman, it's a different thing. But you just want to patch along. You are not getting married to the person. I would understand the conversation if it's a man who wants to get married to more than one woman. From where you are coming from, it's totally understandable. You understand? Because cultural settings in some places would promote and agree with that. But you are not married to the person. You prefer to be like a go-to quick fix for the person. How can I take you, such a woman, seriously?
Let's even try to establish the meaning of side chick. Who even brought that one? So how do you understand, side chick? Like, what comes to mind when someone, makes mention of the word side chick? What's your definition to it?
For me, a side chick is basically someone who fills a void when needed. Emotional void. It can be physical void. It can be sexual void. Whatever. So a
side chick is someone who fills a void.
Yes, because you're on the side. You don't have any main. You don't have a main position. You are called upon, or you are activated as and when you are needed.
Interesting, Miss Brown. Your definition to side chick?
I actually don't believe in the word side chick. I believe that it's a woman that is emotionally, sexually attracted to somebody, probably a man who is already committed to another woman.
Somebody's
there's nothing like somebody's husband. A man can marry a lot of women, and we have 7 women to a man. That's the ratio. So this woman is sexually and emotionally attached to a man who is committed to another woman.
So that makes it a side chick.
To everybody. To
Richie
me, as
Rich.
a girlfriend.
Yes, there.
Side chick.
Okay, so I have a different perspective to this whole thing. I'm actually writing a book titled The 10 Emotional, Psychological, and Medical Reasons Why Every Married Man Must Have a Side Chick. If you listen carefully, you realize that I left...
Please give me the title.
10 psychological, emotional, and medical reasons why every married man
needs
or
a side
every
chick.
man must have must have a side chick.
Wow.
So what it means is that I left moral aspect. Moral is between you and God.
Wow.
And nobody can judge anybody on morality. What is moral good to you? Somebody, maybe you choose to smoke. I don't like to smoke. I like to drink. So morality, I don't judge people on morality. We leave it to God. We all do find our space. But here, I'm talking about psychological, medical, and emotional. Human beings are made up of about 75% of these three things that I mentioned. The rest is spiritual or soul. Your soul, that is spiritual matter. So if you take away these three things, and then you have a man who is married and he lacks one of my friends spoke, he said emotional void and blah. Yes, those are very crucial areas of a man. Emotional. When you're emotionally unstable, when there's a void, you're in your emotional setup, you can die today. When you are not stable emotionally because of a need, and you have a wife, so-called wife, who is not able to provide it to a man who necessarily needs those gaps filled. And then, how is that man supposed to live? So, technically, you need those three reasons to have a side chick. At least one.
Why? Your wife can give you all those things?
Because your wife, nobody has it all. Technically, there is no man of God, let me even add God, a pastor, a bishop, who can tell me that all the things that makes him complete, their wives provide. You may have one who is good in bed, he doesn't respect you. He respects you, he's cooking his
What if maybe they choose to be content? In a way, you're not
Of course, you may be content with it, but that void, like we said, must be filled.
By who?
By somebody, necessarily.
Why don't you teach your wife to be that?
Well, some are unteachable. There are people who are unteachable.
And that's side
It is not everything that somebody can be taught.
Listen,
some people were born naturally.
If you are talking about filling a void, that side chick can't also fill that void.
That's the need.
So at the end of the day, if that side chick doesn't fill the void, you go for another side chick to fill that void.
No, you can't tell that side chick doesn't fill. They fill it. They've been filling it all the time.
That's why you go find somebody that is good for you. People pick people that are good for them.
So at the end of the day, you are telling me that if I am hungry and then I need food, and I go and then this is my wife. My wife is giving me food, and the food is not nice. I leave my wife's food. Go outside, go and get food. No. Listen, yes, no. I want to because this is a simple thing.
No,
but listen, it does. What you are trying to tell me is that if I am not getting what I need, and I go to another place and I can get it, I stay there. Basically, that's what you're telling me.
You need that thing to make you complete.
Yes, food is important. Food is a basic that every human being needs.
If my wife cooks and I don't feel for it, I have to eat somewhere.
So good. So you eat somewhere. So the second time when you want to eat, you go to that place, you eat. So that means continually you are going to be eating there, right?
Because he doesn't like what the lady has prepared.
My wife will cook the same food the following day.
Good. So basically, basically, we are talking in terms of your wife not being a good cook, right? So whether it's jollof rice or watch or whatever, anytime the person cooks, you don't like it. Let's translate it into emotion or whatever.
Okay.
Your wife can't do this. The wife can't, fill these needs and stuff. So you feel like it's good to go and get it from a side chick, right? That's what you are saying. Good.
You are simplifying it.
I like to simplify so that people watching can understand.
Okay, so Brames, let's Rich.
Yes.
Break down your points.
The food analogy is not typical for me, because if my wife cooks rice today and I don't like rice, the taste I'm not sure tomorrow she'll
cook rice.
If she does
salt. Yes, if I don't like it today, tomorrow she might do it better. So the food analogy doesn't sit well for me. I think that we are talking about things that you can't get that at home.
Okay, what?
There are few men who can get everything at home and still go outside. They are minimal. But majority of men, according to data and research, they marry and then talk to men, do the research. They want to talk to their ex-girlfriends.
Why?
Because
then why didn't you marry your ex-girlfriends?
No, a wife is different from a side chick.
Oh, no.
Let me explain.
No, Rich.
Let me explain.
I want to ask you a question. I want to ask you a question before. I want to ask you a question before you continue. You are with this girl.
Okay.
Oh, she's everything. She's good in bed. She can cook. She knows how to dress. She's freaky. She's all of that. But you leave this girl and go and marry her.
No, men don't marry for all those reasons. Men will marry for one or two very good reasons. For example, they want a woman who is calm. Probably they can cook.
You are confused. Yes. You don't know what you want.
This is fact. So a man will go out with a girl who is freaky and all that. When they want to marry a homey girl who can cook, dress some way. And then when they are married, they now want to play around.
Why do people do that?
This is who we are.
That is not true.
That
is not true. See,
look,
if you say this is who you are,
talking about Bible.
listen.
In the Bible, do you know David? Do you know Solomon? These are God's friends. These are people who talk to God. They sit with God and drink tea. They know what God wants and God doesn't want. David, Solomon, the wisest man, God speaks to Solomon. He had 3 wives, 700 concubines. And so why do you think so? This is how it is.
No, so if you quote Solomon, if you're trying to quote Solomon, make sure you add the rest of that situation. At the end of the day, what did he say? He said it's all vanity.
But he enjoyed it.
No, it's not. So if an armed robber goes to steal and gets money and enjoys it, does that make it right because the person enjoys it?
At the end of the day, he can add and say it's all vanity.
You understand? No, you see the way you can pick and choose. Oh, okay, this is this. That means it is not an absolute.
Universally, stealing is a crime.
If you are making, what you said right now is that is who we are. That is not who all men are. Any man who goes to the level of feeling that it's okay to have a side chick, the person doesn't have morals. The person doesn't.
90% of men.
So what kind of data is that? What kind of data is that?
Can you call me 911, please? I'm losing control.
Let me conclude on my point. Now, the next book I'm writing is the do's and don'ts of a side chick. When you're a side chick, there are things you are not supposed to do.
So wait, Richie, for you, you've stamped on it that side chicks need to exist.
I'm saying that 3 emotional, psychological, and medical.
So side chicks need
let me ask him a question. What happens when your side chick is not meeting those needs? You get another one.
You should be able to meet them. If she's not meeting it, of course.
You move on to the next candidate.
Can give everything. So now if you don't get it from that person, you get from another person.
Yeah, you move on to the next candidate.
Understand my point.
No, it's a simple question.
The question must be put in
perspective. Do you get another person?
No man goes with a girl and expect that the girl should have 100%.
So then, if you have a wife who doesn't have 100%,
you need to feel that guy.
So good.
Why don't you
feel the gap with a side chick? If the side chick is not feeling, there's still 20%. So you get another one to feel. At the end of the day, you just become a confused man.
You're not a confused man.
Any man who subscribes to this is a confused man.
I told you the wisest man on earth who was wiser than everybody.
And he said it was all vanity.
He enjoyed it after he has.
And he said it was all vanity. You talked about David. David had repercussions when it comes to these things that he did. At the end of the day, it ended his life.
You know Abraham?
Yes.
You know, because he slept with one woman, he had only one woman.
He did what?
These are people who are close to God.
So you see, so in this case, then let's also praise someone like Judas because he did wrong and it's in the Bible. Don't pick the Bible and pick and choose what you think is right. No, it is wrong. No, you're talking about Abraham.
Let's take a look at
and choose what you think will suit your conversation.
Okay, ceasefire.
What I'm saying is what is good for men.
What is good for you? For you, probably you. If you say men, no.
Any man who wants to,
they are healthy, responsible, peaceful men who don't have side chicks.
When a man is not satisfied at home, tension boils up in him. His temperature, his pressure, or BP goes up. That man can die anytime. In fact, research has shown that most men who don't have side chicks have a lot of BP. Their BP goes up more than
that is bogus research.
So wait, the side chick becomes some folic acid or some vitamin.
That is bogus research.
We call them mojamun. They fill the gap. That's psychological.
Richard, let me ask you a question. Do you have a side chick?
Me? I will have soon.
So you're married.
But wait, if you can't testify, are you married?
Of course.
And you have.
So you.
Okay. I said I will have.
You will have.
So that means
you don't have
need for. I will go for it.
So right now, your wife is 100% with everything.
When I feel that some areas not going well, and I do more.
Okay, so if your wife also feels that you're not feeling all the boys,
if you are listening,
can she go pay? No, we are talking about you
I said 10 reasons why men must.
So women cannot do.
No, you can't have a spouse.
Okay, let's take a quick turn, and when we are back, the conversation still continues on the One King Show.
Shashamali says so.
And we are back here in the studios. It's still the One King Show. Let me quickly go straight to Miss Brown. We are wasting no time because I know you already missed the conversation during that commercial break. Miss Brown, let's take a look at this. Is it really a necessity to have a side chick? For you, you say you don't even believe.
Okay. So
while you're in a committed relationship,
yes, I actually said I don't believe in the word side chick.
Okay.
I didn't say I don't believe in someone taking another woman.
Okay.
If you want to take another woman, the word side chick is what I don't believe in.
So how would you term it?
Okay, it's a girlfriend. I would term it a girlfriend.
Okay.
I don't term it side chick because
a girlfriend that will not mature into a wife.
However,
Doesn't matter.
if she wants to be a wife or not, but I don't expect you to call me a side chick.
Okay.
Because I'm practically giving you things you're not getting in your home.
Okay.
So I am not your side chick. You come to me to think with me. You come to me to get ideas from me. You come to me to get things you're not getting.
But if you want to be treated right, why would you want to put yourself in that situation?
Okay, so
of playing that role? Who sent you?
Playing a role. So
Who
this
sent
is
you?
what happens. Sometimes you get to meet married men that you fall in love with, and they fall in love with you.
Okay.
And that's why I don't believe in the word side chick. So men go out of their homes and end up falling in love with other women.
You're married and you're still looking for love.
You don't know. Somebody has not told you that. I wish I had met you first before.
I'll be like,
It'd be lie, but it is there.
Michelle and come on,
So this is my point.
Have you been a side chick before? Have you fallen in love with a married man before?
Yes. I will not say side chick.
Now where did it end you? Anyway.
No, I ain't no minute.
What that's on the no? What that's on the no?
Yeah, before now, no. I mean, honest, for now, no, because I decided to leave.
Because
I wanted to leave. I wanted to change
Maybe there are
the man.
Because
I wanted to change the man. So
you want another man?
Yes. Now the time I saw man time. It's in the time swing. So my point is, when a man leaves his home, probably on here men normally leave home because there's something that they are not fulfilled there. So they find these women who would give them that 20 or 30% they are not getting from home.
But don't you think these women are doing this because they know you've got money to give them?
So
side chicks, most side chicks are looking for money, not the ring.
In the word side chick, this is what comes: sex and money.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't
business.
believe in the word side chick. I believe in relationship. There is an emotion there. There is psychological.
You get to fall in love with someone who takes care of you, like who takes his or her time.
Someone who is there for me.
Yeah. So you get. So when the person is not there, it's not love.
So
don't you think?
This way, not every woman will get her own husband.
Not every woman will marry anyway.
Exactly. Not every woman will marry. Not every woman will get her own husband. So if you happen to fall in love with somebody who is already committed to another woman, that is your own world. You keep it like that.
But why should you fall in love with somebody's husband?
Love is love.
You don't tell where it
should go.
You can tell where love should go.
I don't believe in telling your heart where it should go. So if you want to end up falling in love with somebody who cares about you and will do the same thing a single man will do for you, it is your happiness that is paramount. To me, happiness is paramount.
Happiness over your self-respect, your dignity.
There's nothing like self-respect. People are sitting in marriages and they don't even have self-respect.
Okay, so this is where I'm coming from.
People are sitting in marriages.
So this is where I'm coming from. As a woman, you know, say acha by 35, going. You know that. You know what? If it's not adding up, then I might need just a kid. Then I'm okay.
Yeah.
Because when you've got kids, you know this is life for you.
Yeah.
And they have kids and not married. Marriage is actually not the priority for a lot of people. But imagine say Bema be only say Oba Bema Bafi no be 2 3 you know, give you the ring in front of the public and everything. That is more like what showing you that's honor. Okay. I'm not saying that is
validation.
The goal. I'm not saying that is the goal. It's like an honor traditionally. Okay. Now a man takes the step to do that for a woman or the nakotenafi.
Okay.
Legally, traditionally, religiously, you being him say this is the bone of his bone, that whole statement.
Yeah.
And you, a woman, you decide to play that role in the dark. And you think on soil with dignity. Another woman proudly boasts of this man. Another woman proudly shows this man of this is mine.
Okay.
But you are doing yours in the dark and you feel the place you are is the best place you can be. And you feel you are giving them something they don't have at home. What makes you think they didn't consider all these things before putting a ring on the woman? So it is you that you fulfill their desires?
No.
And where does it end you at the end of the day?
Okay. So this is what I said, and I'll say it again. Not everybody is supposed to marry or would get married.
So you would love to play the role of comforting somebody's husband for their wives, or being like a rebound.
To me, no, that's not it. Okay, so
what would it be then?
Individual interest. No, she's not.
I'm being honest, because maybe you want to be like a rebound. Because my husband, I'm not, maybe sexually my wife is not good.
Yeah.
Maybe she doesn't know how to arouse me. Yeah. I meet a girl who is freaky, who is all of that. So I come to the girl, she gives me all of that.
I get what I want.
I go home.
I'm done.
Yes, because that is where my family, my kids. The only thing a side chick you own is some ring, some good wigs
and money,
and some air conditioning rooms with some blue lights and all that. But with a man, he will leave you and go home because the wife is wearing his ring and has his kids, his family.
And some you think, that's
most of the side chicks are aware.
Come back home.
So you feel so proud that I'm watching a man's garden while I watch the wife pluck the fruit from the tree, and I can't say a word about that.
You think?
Yes. What can you say?
It's not always the case.
That is
not always the case.
You know why? No. You know why I'm saying this. You know why I'm saying this. If you have a farm, and you own it, you own it. You have laborers working in there. You tell the laborers what you want. So the husband is telling the side chick, I want you to weed here, so that is describing how I'll be able to take care of you. How I'll be able to respond to you. But at the end of the day, farm and family, they can pluck fruit and eat anytime. And the laborers can say jack
to it.
So imagine being a laborer watching with Juma Wayeni and someone is enjoying.
No, this is
hard work. This is work.
After the show,
my point is,
after the show, I owe you.
It's not always the case.
You have simplified the whole thing.
Miss Brown. No. What I'm trying to say, I spoke about dignity and self-respect, and you said that
it's not always so.
So
listen, how can you want
marriages without that?
Without what?
Without that dignity you're even talking about.
So you think being a side chick has more dignity?
That is why I said
being a side chick and being a wife, you are not classmates.
I do not believe
in no way.
Changing it to girlfriend.
Being a girlfriend, being a wife, you guys are not classmates in any way.
Somewhere before she became a wife. This is how we still get to have second wives. Third wives. It's through this.
Use the same channel to
it is through these things. So it is the decision both of them would have before it will get to wherever it is. It will get to. So it is relative.
And what are the
not always about dignity?
What are the stories? What are the stories of the second wives?
Stories of second wives.
Yes, when they get into the marriages.
No, but see, Hetty, even if it's a second wife conversation, for that I'm not really going, because polygamy is something that in some cultures it is okay. If you can take care of them, that is fine. You understand? But this is not about wife. This is about you agreeing to be a spare go-to.
It is the mentality some people have chosen.
No, wait.
Some people have decided to be side chicks.
That's right.
You've decided to be girlfriends. Yes.
So
there's no difference.
Those who have decided to be side chicks are the ones giving sex for money.
There's no difference.
Oh, come on.
Listen.
So, Brahmins.
No, you can't say side chick and girlfriend is different. Come on.
Relax. Miss Brown.
Don't we grow girlfriend to wife? Don't we grow girlfriend to wife?
Miss Brown.
It's different.
Miss Brown.
Side chick can graduate.
No, I'm coming.
That is if she wants to.
I'm coming. Miss Brown.
You're confusing yourself.
Me too.
So for you term them as girlfriends.
Yes.
Okay. Others to term them as side chicks,
depending on what they want in the relationship they have with a man.
Okay. Now I put it to you
that
oh God,
as a girlfriend or as a woman, why would you agree to warm another man's bed? Wait, and that thing you're doing, you won't do for free.
Okay.
Even when you graduate.
Otherwise,
relax. I'm coming there.
Let her get to her point.
The girlfriend who would end up being a wife is not doing it for free. She wants the ultimate. That is why she's doing it. So the girlfriend warming the man's bed, doing all the whatever, she's looking for the ultimate to be a wife. Now the man has a wife already. The second one coming around, doing whatever. What ultimate are you looking for? Or imagine being a girlfriend.
Her ultimate is also wanting to be a wife.
To be a wife.
Yes.
The man told you he wants to marry you.
Okay, so if a man does not want something, he doesn't go in for it. That is why when these things about to happen.
Oh, come
Let
on.
me make my
Come on, you didn't say this.
Hold on.
You didn't say this.
Let me make my point.
Let's
clear.
cite examples
my
here.
point is
Let's cite
the
examples
side chick
here.
people. And they said something like
let's cite
sex for
example.
money.
Let's cite example.
Let's
Come on, help me with some examples of men. Did you just say men won't go in for things they don't want?
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
This is 2024. What are you talking about?
I know what I'm saying.
Men will come in for you and tell you, my wife is dead.
Thing.
I have 3 kids.
Oh.
I am this, I am that. And the
So
wife
maybe
is
we have
peaceful.
those men there.
They are men,
We have
honey.
those men, the other men too there.
They are men.
So it is relative. We can't sit here and speak
We
for
can't
a
generalize.
portion of
Yes.
people. No, we
I
can't
am
do
saying,
that.
don't say a
I'm
man
saying we
won't.
can't sit
A
here
man
and
will
speak
go
for a
in for
portion of
something
people.
he
We can't
wants.
do that.
A man won't go for things he doesn't.
Understand?
Okay. Okay,
If the
we
conversation was
can
reversed.
have this conversation
Would you
on
make
and
a woman
on
also
and
go
on
in for a side husband?
and on. Brahmans
Can
is so.
a wife go in for a side husband? Can a wife go in for a side husband?
This conversation is not ending anytime soon. I know. This conversation is a very long one. We will need the whole day because I know our viewers out there are super interested and would want to share their thoughts as well. So kindly leave that in the comment section, and we would have a whole interaction about that. It's still the One King Show. Subscribe to all our socials at One King Multimedia.